All right, thanks for joining me today on Discovering My Fitness. And today I'm talking about, the start of a whole new weight loss challenge. So if you're doing a weight loss challenge, definitely uh, give me some comments. Let me know what your goals are and what you're trying to do. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to lose 100 pounds in, well, hopefully 1 year. So it's start of 2026. It's not a New Year's resolution. This is an ongoing plan I've been having for several years now. Last year, I didn't do so much. For whatever reason, I just was not able to get into it. So I've really tried to refocus. Before I was just kind of trying to piecemeal it, and today I've kind of started out with a new kind of focus on it. So I'm not only trying to lose weight, I'm trying to get in better shape. I've recently started doing weights. I've tried to streamline my diet a little bit more without actually calling it a diet, I guess. But in essence, it is a diet. So I'm trying to eat healthier, put myself on kind of some kind of a restriction as far as like how I'm eating. I've got to say the eating part is super difficult for me, so don't expect that to go very well. And of course, if you have low expectations, often you tend to go, to the way of cheating on the diet as opposed to not cheating. So I'll have to really be mindful of that for myself. So the goal of losing 100 pounds, well, let's just see. Since the beginning of the year, I started at 300 pounds and I'm down to 291. So it's a loss of 9 pounds. It's what is it, I don't know, I'm roughly 3 weeks in. No, I'm not even 3 weeks. So I feel like that's a good. We're looking at the 16th of January, so 2.5 weeks roughly. And it's not a science for me, so don't worry about it. I'm not going to be weighing myself every day, although sometimes I might be weighing myself several times a week. But overall, I'm trying to do really kind of a monthly change. So where am I at the end of the month, and then where am I at the end of next month? I do have certain things that are going to kind of be issues this year. I started a new job, so whether or not I can maintain the new activities that I'm doing. Where I'm working does have a gym, so that's been really easy to kind of go to the gym. So I'm hoping I'll be able to maintain that, although the scheduling for my shifts are sporadic, so I might not be able to do it depending on how that works. On my days off, I'm wanting to start swimming. So because I'm still in kind of a training mode at work, I'm hoping that that's going to be like a Tuesday, Wednesday thing, and those are my days off, and I'll be able to start swimming. And I'm not going to be doing a ton to start with. I'm just going to be doing a couple laps and then build it up over the year, because swimming is something I'd like to do, because I'd like to eventually go snorkeling. I've never snorkeled in the ocean before. I'd like to go do stuff like that, and so that's a huge part of it. I've started doing the weights, and although I don't see myself as really pursuing a bodybuilding type of physique, I'm really kind of, if I get to the point where it keeps improving, I wouldn't mind having a more muscular physique for myself. And if I get there, right now I'm so far from that, it's not even funny. And in the next year, I'm just trying to get myself to a point where I'm comfortable doing weights, and I'm doing very basic stuff right now. So it's not even doing that. I've never really explored resistance training too much. So once I kind of get going with the weights and I get comfortable doing stuff I've done in the past, and I feel like I'm building up some strength, I'll try and expand on some other areas. But it's all kind of a piecemeal type of thing. So weight loss, strength gaining, endurance. Now the endurance part of it, I've been able to kind of shift into going from just walking or biking, like casual biking, to now doing a walk run and doing a stationary bike out before each workout. So the walk run thing is just very small. I've actually reduced the amount of steps I'm doing overall, and that's fine with me right now, because I'm adding on and I'm being consistent, and it's definitely a work in progress. Okay. So I apologize for the noise above. The kid upstairs is I don't know, something gets him on the weekends in the morning. it's game time. So I apologize for that, but he's having fun, so we'll just have to roll with that one. So the whole start of the year thing here is kind of like the reset of my weight loss challenge that I'd done before, where I'd lost 40 pounds. This year I'd like to lose 100. I really want to kind of keep adding on to what I'd done before. Last year was a little bit of a, kind of a break even. I didn't really pursue a lot, but this year I'm kind of hoping to kind of get myself to that next level. And I kind of have a renewed sense of enthusiasm towards it. And I'm really happy that during that last year I didn't gain weight. I'd fluctuate a little bit, 5 pounds up, 5 pounds down. So I'd go a little bit above 300, a little bit below 300, and that worked out. So I was able to maintain with walking and kind of keeping my diet in check to a certain extent. So those are all good things. Well, if you'll click subscribe and follow along, let me know what types of things are you doing for your challenges, weight loss, fitness, diet. What kind of things you're looking at doing. I do want to focus more on things that are better for my blood sugars. I want to promote natural type of healing, so things that help your body to have a high immune system and kind of cure things on its own. I want my body to be able to process vitamins, minerals, amino acids, do that. And I've got to say, I'm really not knowledgeable about it, so I'm looking up different things. So I watch YouTube videos, I do ChatGPT, so some AI, and then I research it, right? So I get some information, I research this, and I find out which stuff is more likely to help me and which stuff is kind of just someone making up fiction. And so that's kind of me, how I'm processing the information. I do have a kinesiology degree, so I do have some level of fitness knowledge and some level of health knowledge that I can kind of relate to, but it's been a long time, so that's it. And plus I'm much older now, so things are always going that way. So I hope you'll follow along in the future videos and see how that works out, and definitely leave your comments. We'll see you next time.